This is how this article started. There is a $56.7 million head coach that is the only one that could replace Kalen DeBoer. That's how it started out. I personally think it's a mistake to replace Kalen DeBoer, because what do head coaches do when they come in? First thing they do is bring in their own staff, and you're starting all over from square one again. And what do you think that's going to happen? What do you think that's going to look like? About the same as it is now. Well, actually, Kalen's been pretty successful. He did get us up to the playoffs. And I know somebody go, oh, but he didn't do good there. Do you know how many teams actually even make it to the playoffs? It's like 9%. And he did that in his second season amongst all this NIL crap and transfer portal. That's pretty impressive, I'd say. I say, if you want to make changes, go down the line, man. Get rid of some of the staff and replace them, but not DeBoer. And the stats don't lie. DeBoer did better than Nick Saban did his first season. Well, he did. I know. We all had a great run with Nick Saban, but we can't expect somebody to walk in there, step in his shoes, and just take over when, Saban didn't have to deal with NIL stuff. He didn't have to deal with a transfer portal like it is now. I mean, that was just not his thing. I mean, we had players that would stick around for a while. We don't have that anymore. Nobody does. But if Alabama has a disappointing season in 2026, you're never going to guess who they say could take his place. I'm going to tell you. It's Oregon's Dan Lanning. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Dan Lanning is a great coach, and he is of Saban lineage, and that seems to be a big point for some people. They're going, well, he didn't ever play with Saban. I was like, that is not the only sticker that makes a great coach. It's not. Dan Lanning worked under Saban as a graduate assistant in 2015 before he started to climb the ladder of coaching, and he, is the head coach now of Oregon, so he did well. I want you to keep this in mind. DeBoer, when he was the head coach of Washington, he went 3-0 with Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning has never been able to beat him. Well, he hasn't. So what makes some think that Dan Lanning is his replacement when Dan Lanning never beat him? Tell me, what do you think?